Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 23 of Europa Universalis 4 as Russia. We did originally start off as Muscovy, but since we've formed Russia, I'm not really changing the name of this series. We've got a few different wars going on. Actually, 3 at the moment. I don't think we need to keep raising war taxes. If you're interested to know why we're in all of these wars, I'd suggest watching a previous video, because it all starts to get sort of quite complex with little nations attacking other little nations and other little nations forming. But we're in a position now where we're essentially just trying to get some land for ourselves and reintegrate all of the land that we lost during the Coalition War. We've also got Livonia. The Livonian Order, fully sieged out here. We can't take this from them at the moment. They are unwilling to give it up, mainly because Munster and Pomerania are in this war. Maybe if we can get open borders through the Teutonic Order. They would not give us military access, which is unfortunate. If we could get through, then we could just go and siege Pomerania out, but we've not got any way of getting there. And Munster's all the way over here somewhere. I can't even remember where. But yeah, they're a good old march away. And where the heck are they? They are over here. There we are, in Meppen. So I'm not marching all the way over there. That's just a complete pain. So we'll just wait for them their war exhaustion to get low enough for them to want to be out of that. That shouldn't be a problem. We can go and engage your army, and in fact we should. They've also taken one of my provinces down here, but that will be easy enough. They've kind of got themselves stuck in a corner now, though, so that's going to make life difficult for them. They do have a really good general, which is definitely a downside, but we will win that battle. We've got separatists over here. Luckily, we do have some guys nearby, so it's a fully healed stack as well. So let's siege out that fort. We'll also break off a couple of regiments that can go down and just take that back as well. Lose 35 admin power. We'll just go take that one. I don't really want to start losing powers. Disloyal estates, but that is fine. So we're just trying to stay on top of the rebellions at the moment. As for you, yeah, you're protecting up here in the White Sea now, because we are making more money that way. We do want a couple more ships getting up there as well. Yeah, we just need this one to time out. So we're in 3 different wars, and we're sort of winning them all. Kazan has declared war. Who declared war on who? Somebody. Oh, Kazakh has declared war on Kazan. Well, okay, we tend to take more from Kazan later on anyway. And another rebellion. One that we were expecting. One that we hopefully should be able to deal with. So you've got another army up there, have you? That is interesting. Well, we want this fort to fall. That'll get us out of one war. Nope, still not happening, apparently. Are we going to win that one? We did take the terrain penalty. But they've got no leader, although we did just roll a 0. There we go, we did actually beat them. Okay, so that's another rebellion dealt with. What have we got the option to do here? Yearly army tradition is nice, but we are really getting behind on tech again. Although, yeah, we need to take the next admin tech. Won a siege, which is this one. Fantastic. Now that that's won, we can just start marching down here. This war is now essentially over. Let's just ignore that. So we want to sue for peace. We're taking both of your provinces and any money you might have. Hardly any overextension. Little bit of aggressive expansion, which we don't care about. So that's given us those 2 provinces there that we wanted. We have just renewed a loan, which is annoying. And we've got that siege. Let's try and get all of you guys together where we can. They're probably going to come back over here and try and attack. Still doing well on the old conversions. Let's keep them going. Can we get another colony over here yet? No, we cannot. Need to choose our native... Oh, because I keep forgetting it's a separate button. Dirt. So we'll go ahead and do that. We can do both of those ones. Costs us a bit of Diplo, but sure. Keep colonising where we can. Right, let's group you guys together. Let's start moving you over here. Yeah, you start sieging out my provinces like I care. I'm going to beat you to it, so... detach a siege, move you there. Detach a siege, move you there. You've got no forts left, so you're going to be 100% sieged out in no time. And then I'm just going to come over there and smash your army to pieces. Because that's the way this works. So let's start putting you guys together. Annoyingly, these guys haven't given us this province. I think we can force them to turn it over, though, I think. Yes, we can. One of like the best options they ever added into this game. In fact, I might even let them have some of the provinces themselves, because that way I won't have to core them. And they are vassalized, so we can give them some of these provinces, let them core them, and then we'll go and integrate them. So let's go over there and smash their tiny pathetic army. Right, group you up. Let's get you marching over here. So these ones, sure, let's go ahead and turn these ones all over to Chernigov. I'm going to keep the coastal ones. I mean, we do already have claims on them. Are there not some that we have cores on? We've got permanent claims, but no cores. So we'll turn them over. We'll let them do the coring. And I don't want to turn too many over. That's probably enough. We'll let them do the coring. Can't get to you because of my own stupid fort. Great. Can I just not take everything from you? Let's just see if we can. Because we've got 99% war score. We might as well have a look. So, can we just take everything from you? You're probably too big, actually. Yeah, you're just too big. Cannot take that last province. Because it'd be more than 100% war score. Let's leave that one, because it leaves them sort of trapped in the middle, and then that way it means the Ottomans can't easily get to... In fact, even better, let's do that, and then no one else can get to them. That's fine. Bit of aggressive expansion, quite a bit with the Ottomans, actually. And Crimea, doesn't really matter, Kazan doesn't matter, Livonian Order doesn't matter. Wait, Livonian Order? Livonian Order still exist? How do the Livonian Order... Oh, yeah, because we haven't pieced them out yet. I was going to say, I thought we dealt with the Livonian Order. Nope, nope, we just haven't pieced them out yet. That's all. I'm going to wait on this coring. I want to get the tech first. The rebel factions aren't high enough for me to worry about doing that yet, so I'm not going to. How are we on our force limit? We're still not there yet, but we are using some of those event spawn troops, whatever they're called, the Streltsy. We have got some of those guys, which are up here, so we'll wait on those. We still want to be able to... Right, will either any of you guys take a white peace? Are you bored enough yet to want to get out of this war? What about... I've lost them again. You're there. Will you get out for white peace? Nope, you will not. So nobody wants to white peace out. Are you guys ready to peace out yet? No, even though it's only 10% war score. So we are going to have to wait on that one because I've just got no easy way of getting to them, which is unfortunate. So you've got one province left now. We definitely want to have a unit around here to deal with any potential rebel uprisings. And yeah, you guys core all of that stuff, and then I will integrate you after you've done it all, and that should make it a fair bit cheaper for me to deal with. We could go to war with Kazan again. I mean, we do have a fair bit of aggressive expansion now, particularly with the Ottomans. The Ottomans could start a coalition, so what I could do is attack the Ottomans. That's probably the sensible thing to do. Although I've got a feeling that we're still going to get our asses kicked, but that's probably what we need to do, is to go and attack the Ottomans, just to keep them in literally a permanent truce state, essentially. Do we have a CB against them? In fact, there is the truce literally just expiring. We have no truce. We have a lot of units that we could bring in, which we probably should. Livonian Order have got nothing. Let's go and start bringing some troops down here. and start getting ready to deal with the Ottomans. Right. They are in an alliance. It still says I'm breaking truce. We've got to wait till the end of the month. Teutonic Order is entered into a military coalition. Now we need to do this before the Ottomans jump in. Right, July. Gained a CB against the Ottomans. So, if we declare a war on you... Yes, we can declare a war on the Ottomans. None of our allies will come in. But let's go ahead and do that. I think that makes the most sense. We'll take the admin tech as well, because we are behind. So, the purpose of doing this, and what's this that we can take? We could take the yearly army tradition. We'll go ahead and take that, actually, because we're building up towards even more manpower. We are losing money. I'm going to go ahead and take some more free troops again as well, because free troops are great. Does that put us over our limit? Yes, it does. But we're going to lose men very soon. So we've declared our war. That's the war goal, so we want to move in and take that as quickly as possible. And we're just moving a load of men south, essentially, to deal with this. We're going to have to try and win on numbers. We'll try and get as many cores done as we can. We'll probably try and take some land. It is kind of what I want to do. Try and take some land from the Ottomans, if possible. But yeah, just try and win in terms of numbers. We are slightly over our limit, so I do think I'm going to break off 6 of these guys and disband them. That then puts us... Oh, we only need to disband 5, but that's fine. We've got a 25 stack there. I'm just trying to be in a position here where we're not going to lose a load more money than we really need to. What can we grab here? I don't think it's worth doing that one yet, even though we potentially have no guys separatists. Right, here come the Ottomans. Now, they do have some big stacks around, but if they want to attack me, they're really going to have to attack me. So I intend to try and move in here. See, they've got a big stack and they're moving in right now. So this is what we're going to do here, is we're literally going to throw in everything we've got. Unfortunately, we've got to take some stupidly long detours to get in those provinces. But that should be fine. Now, they are going to come around and start trying to unsiege stuff. You need to get out of there, because I can tell exactly what he's trying to do right now. How on earth we managed to lose that, I have no idea. Lose a ton of money that we don't have, or lose a stability. Oh, well, we're already in debt. We might as well stay more in debt. Right, they've got an army marching out. We've got 2 armies marching in. Now, we did catch the whole lot there, which is not what we intended to happen. So this is what I was saying when everyone was saying, "Oh, go and attack the Ottomans, go and attack the Ottomans and keep them in a truce." Well, yeah, that's fine, but you can see what happens when we attack the Ottomans. We get absolutely wrecked. The Ottomans are just a massive, massive army, and even with our huge overbearing numbers, they can still kick us very, very easily. Yearly inflation reduction, yeah, let's go for that guy. So we've just taken a massive, massive hit. Let's go ahead and get some of these forts turned on. Just try and get a bit of protection going down here. But yeah, we need to try and get... We need to try and grab some of these Ottoman stacks while they're out on their own. We need to try and split them up. Oh, you're going to grab that guy now, which is unfortunate. You're already locked. So that's just annoying. But yeah, if we can actually start to grab some of these Ottoman stacks when they're on their own, and they're all split up, we might have half a chance of dealing with them. But when they're all together in groups, it's going to be almost impossible. So we've got to be very, very careful. Let's get you over here. We might get a chance to do something. You look like you're going to head all the way up to my capital. So if we get a chance here to take on a 25 stack of the Ottoman troops and get rid of them, then let's go ahead and do it. You may very well come in here and try and grab this guy. I wouldn't be surprised if that's your plan at some point. You're not coming in at the moment. So I might go down and try and grab that fort. Right, let's go down here and try and grab that. Somehow only half of the army arrived in the right province. Shrug. If they'd have all turned up, things might have been better. Right, looks like we'll probably win that battle. We do have the terrain penalty in our own flipping capital. It's like, cheers game. Right, what have we got going on here? A loan offer from Venice. I'm going to decline it. I don't really need it. Pomerania have actually managed to get a troop over here. A single solitary troop. They must have landed them via sea. Pomerania are also blockading over here. Let's go ahead and get our navy back down here to deal with that. Call for peace. Yeah, I'd love to peace out, but they won't let me, unfortunately. Oh, they will now. Okay, fantastic. So we've taken that from the Livonian Order. That is a good thing. You can call allies into wars. Persia will actually help us against the Ottomans. Sure. Great stuff. So we'll call you in. The naval fleet then can go back to protecting trade in that case. So let's go ahead and do that. Excellent. So we don't need that army up there anymore. Let's bring you down. So we've got a lot of little armies all over the place that we'd like to deal with. Let's go and see if we can get into a position to do this. We're going to end up taking a lot of attrition here. This is something that I'm more than prepared for. But what we need to try and do is jump on Ottoman armies when they are separate from their buddies, so that we can try and do as much damage to them as possible. And not let them reinforce. If we can jump on them in big enough numbers, we will be fine. Let's go ahead and do that. We can pick a tech, which is going to be a Diplotech. Sure, let's go ahead and work on that one. We can work on some cores, so we probably should. Okay, brilliant. Won a fight. Any fight that we can win against Ottoman armies is really going to help us out here. There's another fairly big army over here that we might want to come and deal with. Let's go and march you over in this direction and see if we can deal with that army that's over there. Any of these armies that we can sort of catch out of position is really going to help us out. So you guys all march over. And I know we're losing a lot of money, but it'll be fine. As soon as we start to smash their armies a bit, it'll all work out for us. They've got a lot of units around, which is unfortunate. You're bringing an army that way. So let's go ahead and march over here with you. And then you can help jump in on that army. So you guys are marching together. And I want you to go and march in over there. You guys are trying to get away. Let's move in here. Oh no, can you not just go like through the province I want you to go through? Right, you're actually marching into me. That's fine, and I'm there first. So they get the crossing penalty. Excellent. We'll probably still lose, because we're rolling terribly. And they're rolling excellently. Even though we've got a much larger army. And we did get some better rolls. They had a crossing penalty, yet they still won. Because that's just the way this game works. Let's go ahead and reduce the rebel pop chance. Now let's go ahead and take some of these guys and... No, we can't even really do anything there. You've got another army that's managed to get up there somehow from somewhere. Hopefully they're going to be busy dealing with Persia now as well. You're going back to sieging that. We're winning this siege. We've won the siege of Crimea, which is fantastic. So let's go ahead and just siege these two provinces out first. So Persia, how are things doing with you? Are you actually getting involved here? Are you giving us any help? Let's go ahead and start unsieging some of this stuff. We don't need both of those stacks in one province giving us attrition. Now you're probably going to go back up towards my capital again. Looks like it. So let's start marching a big army stack up there. We've got another occupation here. So let's go ahead and grab this one. And let's just split you up a little bit just so we can unsiege this stuff a little bit faster. 2 stack... Right, we've got to be careful of this stack here because I don't know where he's going. You did... Wow. Considering that we had the advantage on that siege and they still got it before us. This is what I hate about this game sometimes. As much as Paradox claim that it isn't rigged and that the rolls are fair and everything like that, and I understand about confirmation biases and stuff like that, but everything that I ever see in this game really does make it look like it's unfair in favour of the AI. The AI always seems to win rolls. The AI always seems to... win rolls in battle. The AI always seems to severely outperform you in sieges. Let's move you over there. Let's get you into there as well because we need your help. Let's bring you guys down here because clearly they're not heading where I thought they were heading. So we've got a 25 stack coming in there to reinforce. It's going to take them a while to get there, but they did get there. We did actually win that battle. Fantastic. They're throwing another 1 stack in, which is good. So we will get that. So let's try and grab that 2 stack. Can't move you down there, unfortunately. So let's move you out so we don't suffer as much attrition. We'll try and get that battle done there. One of you guys come down there and unsiege that for us. Okay, so we're starting to unsiege stuff and we're winning some battles. This is what we want to happen against the Ottomans. Right, they've got a big stack that they're trying to get around here. So let's just go and try and scare them off where we can. And I think we're actually putting pressure on them here. So let's go in and start trying to take these provinces again. Including the war goal. I think we've done more damage to their armies than they've done to mine in total. Which is really good. We've got some more occupations down here, so let's go ahead and take those back. Again, I am doing a lot of sort of pausing and moving around, but that's because it's, you know, they have a lot of armies and a lot of large armies, so you really have to sort of keep your eye on where everybody is and what everybody's doing. Let's split you in half so we can grab that nice and quickly as well. We'll need to come down here and start sieging that out. I think I'd prefer this bigger stack to do that. Let's get you in our own land to recover a little bit more quickly. Let's get you down here to start working on that fort. Now, I could just try and jump. They're sitting in Wallachia there, so they're a little bit scared. Let's make sure we've got some backup troops here. So, we've got the war goal. Yeah, we're really sort of scaring off their armies now, which is what we want to be doing. You're getting that back for us. So let's go and put you together. Excellent. We can invest in a new idea. So we could go ahead and get that cavalry combat ability. Do you know what? Let's go ahead and take it, because that also gives us more land force limit modifier. Not that we need it right now. But anything that improves our combat ability is going to help. How are our institution penalties? 72% at the moment. Ew. Although we are getting to a point where we can almost embrace colonialism, which will be good. So we're going to see a lot more debt before this campaign ends, but that's fine. Let's go down here and... can we not get into the Ottomans' land? Well, that's good. If we can't get into the Ottomans' land from that direction, then the Ottomans can't get into ours either. So we're not terribly concerned about that. We have a new heir to the throne. Unfortunately, we're losing a few people here. So we can't actually move into Wallachia. I'd really like to take those guys out, to be fair. Let's go ahead and get some more coring done where we need to get coring done. Local unrest. Oh, let's take the Patriarch Authority, because we always want to have Patriarch Authority. We can't really deal with the Ottomans' ships, which is fine. We're still at 3 stability, which is fine. So everything's going relatively well. I don't think there's any point in having that fort on at the moment. We should probably go and raise war taxes again, to be fair. Because we are in a pretty significant war. Oh, we don't even have enough enough military points to do that yet. 1 more month. Oh, wow, I didn't actually see those. They'd engaged me there. I was not paying attention. I was too busy looking at trying to raise war taxes. Hopefully I'll get there in time to... Will I? No, didn't do it. Oh, damn. I was really hoping that I'd get there in time to do that. Gentain Patriarchal Authorities. Now they're going to reinforce on time, because that's what the AI does. Yeah, the AI always reinforces on time. So the Ottomans are basically just moving around with their army in one giant death stack now. Which, you know, you can't blame them for. So that's another battle that we're going to lose. Fantastic. Thanks very much, game. Screwed me over again. This is why normally I wouldn't play on such a high speed. Or I do a lot of pausing, because that's the sort of stuff that happens. You're now going to try and attack this stack. Which is unfortunate, because I can't get away from you. Cheers, game. This is the times where this game really does just annoy me so much. It's like we really had the upper hand. Now we've got flipping rebellions to deal with everywhere. Ugh. Will the Ottomans accept a white peace? No. So we're going to have to do something to get them to white peace out, but that will be in another video. I am going to end things here. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Russia. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.